This is a memory from when I was small. I can't remember if it was a dream, just my imagination, or a true event. But as you may know from reading some of my other for past stories, I had been pretty colorful life full of vivid dreams and things I cannot explain. I was lying in my bed with my eyes closed. I wiggled my toes under the lightweight sheets, and the window was mostly open. The only thing blocking me from the outside world was being a screen. The cool air was blowing in on that summer night, and I was perfectly content. I turned over to look at the comforting glow of my nightlight. The lights were still on the hallway, so warm and yellow rays slipped beneath the crack under my door. It always brought me comfort when my parents were still awake as I was going to bed. They were looking after me, watching over me. That made me feel so safe. It didn't take long for me to drift off to a restful sleep. I was rattled awake by an unusual sound. I heard it scratching outside. Maybe we left one of the cats outside? I wasn't so sure. Whatever it was, it sounded too big to be a cat. Then I saw what appeared to be claws on the window screen. My heart raced, and I felt terrified, a little lump developing in my throat, like it would when I was about to cry. I did what my young 5-year-old instinct told me to do. I released my loudest and ear-piercing scream ever. Daddy! The light was still on the hallway, and when I shouted, my dad was there within seconds. He swung the door open and flipped on the light. I didn't see anything outside, but I was still bawling my eyes out. Papa, there was a monster outside. It was trying to come in and get me. I sniffled. He gave me a slight frown. I don't think he believed me, but he didn't believe a lot of things I said back then. He sighed quietly, only seeming to glad I was okay. You must have had a bad dream, sweetie. Will you sleep better with me and Mommy? I nodded at him as he scooped me up and carried me to my bedroom, and I sat next to my mother, who was reading a book. I think it was Salem's Lot. She always liked scary books and movies, and as I got older, I inherited that interest. After he turned off the lights in my room and collected my nightlight and security blankets that I was still so attached to, he came to bed with us, plugging the nightlight and placing the blankets gently over my shoulders. I still like wrapping up like that when I sleep, turning off the lamp when my mother was done reading for a while. I fell asleep with him petting my hair to calm me down. I slept peacefully. The morning came, and by then I forgot all about that monster. I was ready for the day, hoping that a box of Fruit Loops was waiting for me on the cabinet for my voracious, though tiny appetite. I scurried into my bedroom to bring my stuffed unicorn to breakfast with me. She was such a great conversationalist, but coming up on my window I paused. The glass was pulled down, so I was safe, but what made my jaw stand agape, the screen was shredded, and on the windowsill was a single large discarded claw.
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Miss Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, stay pretty.